Hi guys, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot, and welcome Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your weekly reading. This is going to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th, already in the third month of 2020. I hope everyone is doing and feeling well. All right, we're going to tap into your energies in just a moment, Capricorn. I'd like to make an announcement for the free personal reading contest. So I've decided to give away 2 free readings. I've noticed some signs had 5 days, 6 days to enter their name, and others only had 2-3 days. So to kind of even things out a bit, make it fair, I selected 2 different categories. So first category is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. Already gone ahead and selected the winner for those. And today is the second winner for Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. So the second winner for the category of Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn is Crystal H. Clark. So Crystal, if you are still interested in the free personal reading by yours truly, please send me an email at iamdestinycallingtarot@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and we'll get you set up for your free personal reading. All right, let's take a deep breath, guys. Kind of get ourselves centered here. Allow us to release all of the negative energies. Just relax your shoulders. Clear your mind from all of the racing thoughts. And we're going to take another deep breath. And that's going to allow us to bring in all of the positive vibes. Okay, so this is going to be a general reading for the Capricorn collective. So where it's so general, if you're noticing that things aren't resonating with you, certain messages, it simply means that those particular ones weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well, really they are just general guidelines here in the reading, so keep that in mind as we go along. All right, so I've selected our energy oracle card, so that is going to provide us with the overall energies here for this entire reading today. These will be our clarifying cards, provide us with additional details. Okay, and I'm gonna get a second. I've been doing this a lot lately. Not sure why really that I'm called to do it, so I'm not questioning it whatsoever. Just gonna go ahead and get a second oracle card. So I'm going to use the fortune cookie deck. All right. Really like the messages on these cards. All right, so we're going to start with this, guys. Excuse me. And then as we go along, I'll definitely be getting some additional clarifying cards, okay? Wowzers. All right. Slippery. Jeez. Slippery little buggers. This is the retrograde, right? The slurred language, the messed up words, the clumsiness, dropping the cards. And then things just go back to normal, and I'm still clumsy, just not quite as much, and still fumble my words, just not quite as much. All right, well, let's get moving. All right, so we're going to ask, and that Spirit, please join us. Spirit, please provide messages for Capricorn. And this is to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th. What messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward for Capricorn? What messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward at this time for Capricorn? All right, these are your cards. Let's take a look at the first oracle card. The overall energy, surrender to the divine. And it says full moon. I'm going to take a look in the book for this card particularly, because I don't use this deck too often. I do know that the full moon, however, is symbolic of gratitude. So you're likely going to be going through, results, forgiveness, and gratitude. Feeling quite grateful during this time. Feeling the need to surrender to the divine. We're going to take a look and see why you feel the need to do so, but surrender is definitely a stage which is going to allow you to release the need to have control over the desired outcome, and more so even how it comes to you, how it appears in your life, and the timing which that happens. So it says, surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they are telling you. They are very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card. Positive card, guys. But you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So find ways during this time to center yourself, anything that you can do which is a real state of relaxation for you. So it feels like you're going to be getting some answers that you need, okay? It also says a wish you made may be coming true. It could very well be a period of time in your life where it's a make it or break it time. Definitely sensing the energies. Definitely sensing the energies being a sense of scattered energies, meaning like it said here, it's going to be harder for you to kind of stay calm. So you're going to want to take a deep breath, use those deep breathing exercises. And at this time, if you have a need for forgiveness, whether it be for yourself or for another, it might be time to really focus on forgiveness, because this is going to allow you to release the negative energies from your system. So just let go of the past and move on. It's no longer serving you. You can't go back in the past and change it. Really learning to focus on the now moment. The second oracle card, oh, I love it. It says future. You may travel or host an overseas travel soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. No more focusing on the past. That is what this is indicating to me. All right, let's take a look at the cards. I don't do reversals, guys, unless I'm doing a personal reading. Just kind of wanted to put that out there. All right, look at this, guys. First card out for your reading today is the Judgment card. This is symbolic of gratitude. I think this is very much something that should be your primary focus. This will align you to where everything else is coming into place. The puzzles are going to fit together. You're going to allow yourself to really feel centered and in a vibration of prosperity instead of lack. So this could be a time frame for you of reflection. There very much could be there could be some negative effects as well. It might be something along the lines of you having a bit too much self-criticism, or even the inability to forgive. Worst case scenario here, you're feeling a bit too cynical about the universe. So overall, it's really, it's a time where you're going to need to take those deep breaths, count to 10. Focus on the bigger picture. Don't focus on the little things creeping up in your mind. Don't focus on things that aren't going to matter next Tuesday, things that aren't going to matter next month. Just let those things go. But overall, your main focus at this time is really going to need to shift to a sense of gratitude. Next card up is the Six of Swords. This is a new horizon for you. This is very symbolic of you looking towards the future. So this is a definite transition that's coming your way. Look at this, guys. You have two major arcana cards. So the major arcana cards in your reading are going to symbolize changes that are more drastic than the minor cards. So with the Temperance card being the second major arcana card, this is beautiful. This so beautiful. This is going to represent fulfillment and even destiny. This is replenishment here. Overall, I'm getting, especially at this time for you Capricorn, that your feelings really very much are influencing they're very much influencing your situation, where you've been propelled towards spiraling downward to lower vibrational energies. So what I'm getting from that is that there is there's not really a solid foundation for you at this time. So I think that overall, the ability to focus on your gratitude will help to balance you out at this time, and also making a focus on mind, body, and soul, making sure that you're balanced. A really good indication here with these two major arcana cards that you may not be fully there. I can definitely sense that there's definitely a large percentage of you that are not fully there, and that's okay. But you are definitely getting to this place where you're surrendering to the divine. So that is very encouraging, because it's allowing you also to move into the future instead of focusing on the past. It's allowing you to live in the present moment. And by living in the present moment, that is where all of your power exists. Your power exists in the present moment, where you focus your intention of gratitude. There's nothing that can be quite as powerful as that. So make that your focus at this time. And it's okay to have scattered energies right now. It's the part of the journey that you're in. It's also teaching you how to deal with difficult, unpleasant situations that may turn out not necessarily the way that you would like. But it's allowing you to gain that wisdom where in your future you're going to go through obstacles, and you're not going to shy away from obstacles. You're going to really go forward, and you're going to look at those obstacles, and you're going to turn them into opportunities. Princess of Swords. This very much is your perseverance here. I do sense that there are some false beliefs on your part. Maybe for the time that's been needed, they've kind of kept you safe. They've kind of kept your heart protected, maybe even. At this time, it feels as though it's moving more so towards true integrity here. And in order to do that, you really are going to require fearlessness, a sense of fearlessness. The Princess of Swords, she brings the truth. Okay, she brings the criticism even. But at the end of the day, she's also ready to defend herself. She's not going to waver off course. Also, she's all about integrity. She's going to uphold her integrity at all costs. So you might be sensing at this time that allowing your desires to manifest at this time, you might feel as though it's impossible. It's going to be a challenge during this part of your journey, but it's not impossible. And that's what she's here to tell you. I am sensing a little bit of, it's frustration, but it's also, it's definitely an air of cynicism for sure. And it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky to transition out of that. And you've had every right to feel these feelings. But it's going to be so important right now that you allow yourself the time to feel them, process them, be with them, but also understand when it's time to release them. You do not want them to be stuck permanently in your system and bringing you to lower vibrations, which is really dragging you into the future, into a place where you are not consciously co-creating your life. Next card is King of Wands. So this can symbolize you coming up with some resilience here. This can be really symbolize the change in your perspective which is coming. So like I said, this could very well be the week where you are only just beginning to turn around. Others may have just finished going through this process. We're all in different places in our journey, right? Definitely going to go ahead, however, and get some additional clarifying cards. Spirit, please provide additional clarifying cards for Capricorn. What additional messages would you like to have come forward? Wheel of Fortune. What additional messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward for Capricorn? And this is to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th of 2020. Please send forward additional messages for Capricorn. Sensing there's a Two of Cups here. Sensing there is self-love that is in your future. Okay, so it's you being compassionate towards yourself, you allowing yourself to maybe forgive yourself for being stuck in the past and holding on to grudges of some kind. And then once maybe you allow yourself that forgiveness, it's time to move forward into your future. Because really, once you forgive yourself, then surrender to the divine. You've done your part and you're moving into your future. All right. So you have another two major arcana cards here. You have Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. So first card clarifying is King of Pentacles. And this is going to be symbolic of trust. This is you allowing yourself to trust in your power, Capricorn. This is you making the commitment to your stability. And then immediately following is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a destiny card. There is I'm sensing some form of breakthrough is coming your way. Generally, this card is symbolic of luck and fate, and just changes and movement in general. But I'm sensing a lot more than that here for you. Like I said, the word destiny is coming to mind for sure. So I'm sensing allowing yourself to go with the flow at this point, which is because you've surrendered to the divine. You're not giving up, but you're giving up control. Feeling a sense of optimism is coming your way. Your luck is definitely turning around, guys. Some of you are going to have some definite changes as far as developing some spiritual gifts. Some of you will have an increased or heightened intuition, and you're really going to become more trusting of yourself, more trusting of your power because of it. And some of you are also experiencing clairvoyance. So that could be another spiritual gift that could be coming your way. So if you feel that could be you, if you feel something's shifting and something's changing and that message resonates with you, you might want to do a little bit of research on that. And then you had the Two of Cups. So as I mentioned, the Two of Cups is really all about you here. This is actually relating to you. So you giving yourself self-love here, you allowing yourself healing here. And then you have the Justice card. This is your stability. This is your endurance. This is your patience. This is your balance. At this time, message for some of you, don't compromise at this time something that doesn't feel right, because your intuition is incredibly heightened at this time. And the reason that that message came out, not to compromise at this time if it doesn't feel right, is because you're likely being tested, and you likely will pass that test with your heightened intuition at this time. But that's just a heads up for some of you that might be experiencing that. Another caution, which could really trigger you in the sense that it might drag you back from where you just dug yourself out of this place. You may have somebody in your environment, in your inner circle, who is projecting a lot of their emotions towards you. So if that is resonating with you in this time, it's going to be so important that you have very strong boundaries at this time, that you're refusing to be taken advantage of, and that you're putting forward great strength with your character. All right, last card here in your reading, Page of Cups. So this is things really coming full circle for you here. This can very much symbolize overall is imagination, as you can see. I'm sensing for you here in this reading, Capricorn, this is where you're getting to the point where you're going to allow yourself to enjoy life from a much lighter side. So you're going to allow yourself time to go on outings, time for playfulness and fun. You're going to have enjoy more companionship, so maybe more company. And some of you might be also making some extra time, putting in extra effort for creative projects and passions that really are calling to you at this time. And again, that goes back to focusing on yourself, trusting your self-care at this time. So overall, you have a really great, it's almost like things are mapped out here for you. Really, it's step by step. It's part of your journey. It's where you're at in your journey today. Focus on the journey, guys. Don't focus on the destination as much. Focus on step by step, baby step along the way. Focus on the journey itself. Focus on, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Focus on the now moment. Be present. All of your power is in this now moment. The now moment, and focusing on gratitude is key. Gratitude is going to bring towards you on a vibrational level more of what you are grateful for. It's such a powerful tool. I can't say that enough. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select an inspirational message to end this reading for you, Capricorn. And there it is. Just like that. Ask for help. Gorgeous. We are never alone. We can always ask for help. Our guardian angels want us to ask for help. They can't intervene because we have free will, but if you ask, you will receive the answers. Just be open as to how those answers come to you. It says, are you consistently giving to others yet rarely receiving what you need? It's time to ask for help. You are not Superwoman or Superman, so there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Yes, give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we are open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. So once you do ask for assistance, just be open to the way the answers come to you. Just be open to the fact that likely your guardian angels, spirit is trying to communicate with you through synchronicities, through number sequences, 222, 333, 555. All of those things could be decoded messages with answers to spiritually guide you to where you need to go or where you need to be. So again, just be open to the way the messages are going to come to you. That's really big. All right, guys, that's the end of your reading for this week. Thank you so very much for joining me today and each and every week, and for each and every video, for each and every one of you who have joined me. I am so deeply grateful. I kind of feel that personal readings are coming on. So randomly, you know, throughout the readings, I'm just gonna go out and offer that. Stay tuned because I think one's coming up. Hint, hint. All right, so if you haven't already and you would like to come back from week to week, hopefully today is the day that you go ahead and click on like and also subscribe.